Okay, this is an important video, so I make it right now without any preparation. Some of you are right-handed, some of you are left-handed. This is what they told you, like you use this hand or the other, so somehow the other one is not fit for doing the same stuffs. And you have also a dominant eye. They tell you that you have a dominant eye, an eye that can that is more used by your brain than the other. So this is habits. This is not a biological rule or something. This is habit. For we just choose one side of us, and we don't grow the other side. So our full potential is not there because of this duality, again, polarity, which is in our body. And nobody told us that we can unite everything. So we're gonna target this duality, this being split in two, but we target it and we work on it on a physical level, not in our thoughts. So what I'm discovering, I discovered it this long time ago. I used to use the other hand to write a little bit when I'm trying to learn this Spanish language. So I used my right hand. I am left-handed. I use my right hand to write some sentences and everything. Since I find learning Spanish very boring, so at least I say to myself, I am using the other hand and connecting the other side of my brain also, because it's crossed. So this right hand is connected to the left side, so I use it. But the most important also is the eyes. The eyes. There is one eye which we rely on, and the other is like it's not being fired at all by the brain. This is the lazy eye that everybody has. So now I am working on this eye. So I took just a frame of glasses, empty with no glasses in them, just a frame, and I covered one side with the black paper, and tape, and I let the other open for the eye that I want to work. And I put these glasses, and I'm sitting on a bench, and I look far away and everything to connect with this side of me, this eye, and his side of the brain. And yes, and it's getting so much better into just 2-3 days. Like I see that those eyes are just missing the connection with the brain. Also very important why I'm now working on the eye, specifically now, because I used to do exercise, but my eyes were dry, they were not hydrated. So go back to 2 videos back, I talked about how to irrigate and clean the eyes with distilled water and these small cups, and this is what opened to me the door to get back to my exercise. And now specifically I have seen, since the eyes are well hydrated and cleaned, I have seen that one eye is really dominant. He can see far and everything, and the other one is just not active. This is why he sees blurry. It's not in the eyes, it's the brain not firing it. So I am uniting these two sides of me, with no concept. We are working on the physical level. This is very important, not to have concept. So not put concept on you. I am right-handed, I am left-handed, I am this, I am that. Just feel the physicality. Use the other side with no judgment. There is no aim here for performance also. For example, when I write with my left hand, I have no stress of the writing being really not well looking or something. It's just to connect with the other side of me, to the physicality, the brain, everything. So there is no polarity anymore, but I work on a physical level. So it's not like some pianist who is working and he needs to get his hand better to play better piano. I'm not here to for my right hand to write as perfectly as my left hand, for example. I'm here to connect. I'm doing this to connect with myself. When I'm exercising this eye, this lazy eye of mine, it's not like the aim is to that like he will see perfectly or something. The aim is to connect. So the intention, this intention that I put is the one that is making me connect with my body. So I am the connection. I don't want to the achievement can happen, or it's not a problem, you know. So we have to connect both sides of us. It is very important to work on this. Yes, I will. Now it really shows itself, like I told you, after this hydration of the eyes and everything. Now I have seen the importance. I worked a little bit, and my brain is more becoming one. Also, this idea that the right side of the brain is kind of artistic and stuff, and the other left side is kind of mathematics and logic. You hear this a lot, especially on the people like talking about programmation and how they shut the other side of the brain. Take this idea out of your head. The nature didn't give us a brain to make art, or a brain on another side to make mathematics. You know, nature is above this. Our brain has one side, the right side of him. I start by the left side. Our brain has the left side, which treats informational, the information, it treats it sequential, like one block after the other, like in one line of time, while the right side can treat information in non-sequential way. You know, it doesn't mean that it doesn't care if there is a block, then treat this one, then the other one. It can treat many stuffs, you know, not sequentially. So you see that the nature is not about art or mathematics and everything. Nature is about life, making life, and then all this stuff we talk about is mathematics and art. We are inspired by the nature, but nature is far more. So your brain has this two way to do, and we need our brain to be active. You know, we need ourselves to be connected in what they call left and right. You know, so we have to get out of these polarities, dualities. I am left, I am right. You know, I am this. But we have to get above this, but on a physical level. So we do it with the practicality. You know, by exercising the other side, by using the other hand, by forgetting about this idea of having this side and this side good, this side not good. No. Okay, so practice a lot. I think I said the idea. You know, I'm exploring. I'm not reading anything, so I don't get programmed of what I am. You know, I just told you this information about the sequential information. This is to shake a little bit this belief that one brain is like logic and the other one is like some kind of imagination and stuff. Take these dualities out of your head. This is not serving you. You know, you have a brain which is incredible. You know, and its potential. He can do this stuff we are in, and he has even the future potential of the way to connect with the universe. It's already future in it. Like he will be doing other stuffs which are already a potential in the brain. Your eyes also, they see, they make you can see, you can collect this information and make inside of you this image and everything. But they also emit your soul. They see when you see somebody in the eye, you have the information. You know, when you see somebody out far away and he turns because he feels somebody is looking at him. So the eyes have multiple dimensionality, and they have future power in them. They have future capabilities. Okay, I jump back a little bit to the mainstream science. You know that the tennisman players, a lot of them are left-handed, and they are good. You will see there is a lot of good left-handed tennismen compared to how many left-handed they are in the reality. So they are somehow good. So guess guess what is the configuration that is human being is the most like reflex, like reaction, times of reaction, like very fast reaction in sport and everything. The mainstream science, they found that the left-handed people with a dominant eye, a right dominant eye, so this configuration, left-handed but right dominant eye, they are the most fast people into time of reaction, into doing stuff. So we see here that because they are using like the both sides, you know, so the right eye and the left hand, so they are the fastest people on earth, you know. And so you have to work both sides of you. Me, I am a left-handed guy, and I have this left eye dominant, so everything for me is left, and I am working this right eye, which is lazy. I work it, and I will work also my right hand. I will work my right hand if I can write with it, and when I learn language, or if I have to do any activities which is like I don't know, playing like some racket ball or some anything. I don't do much sport now, but if I will use this to connect more, you know, throwing a ball, stuffs, you know, you get the idea. So connect both of yourself and stop this duality that we are stuck in. Imagine if when we were kids and we do the sports and everything, we were pushed into more connection between the side, not like just win the game, or you know, and be number one in your team and get a medal and all this stuff, you know, this activity which doesn't serve really the level of connection with the body and yeah, and the consciousness. So when the brain you use this side and everything, automatically on all the ways your brain will be exploring bigger zones, you know, in spirituality, everything. So use the practicality, the physical exercise to connect more, always to connect more, and that's the purpose. Not to be good or something, you know, but to connect. When you have this intention, your work is real, you know, because you are connecting with the biology. You are telling the biology, show me your potential. I am with you. I am here. Okay, guys, I just recorded without any structure or preparation. I am sitting on a bench. I'm gonna put my glasses on, half shut, and work this eye. And I was thinking about those Illuminati, you know, always covering one eye and showing us one eye, you know. Maybe there is something useful we can have. We can do the same, but in a useful way, in a spiritual way, not in worshipping some pieces of crap or something, some vampires. Okay, guys, I let you hear. I'm gonna post this when I will be next to the internet Wi-Fi spot. Have a beautiful day.